Hello, Darren the Frog here. I'm gonna read Freddy the Frogcaster and the Flash Flood. Here we go. Freddy the Frogcaster was busy preparing his weather report at the Frog News Network. Freddy's fellow frogcasters, Sally Trotter and Polly Waggins, had given him more and more responsibility, and now he was officially a weekend weather reporter. Freddy just loved thinking, talking, and learning about all kinds of weather, and the whole town of Lillipad trusted and listened to Freddy's frogcasting. Freddy hopped outside to take a break and check out some weather clues. Would it be another day without rain? Lillipad was having a draw out, and it was starting to affect the neighborhood. The plants and grass were brown and wilted. Looking out, Freddy noticed some dark clouds in the distance. He ran back inside to look at his weather tools and charts. A storm to the west of Lillipad could bring some much-needed rain. He looked at the winds, the temperature, and the position of the jet stream on his maps. Yes, indeed, there was a storm on the way. Now it's time to do his report. Freddy cleared his throat, stood up straight, looked directly into the camera, and announced, "Hello, everyone. I'm Freddy the Frogcaster. A storm is coming, possibly bringing lots of rain. And because the ground is so dry, it's going to be hard for it to soak up all the water. A flash flood watch is up for our area, and it doesn't take much water to knock a frog off its feet or to carry a frog car downstream. Time to get prepared." Back home, Freddy took another look at his weather maps and charts. The radar showed the storm right on track to be near Lillipad tomorrow afternoon. The next day, the clouds began to roll and a few raindrops fell, but that was it. Freddy looked at his weather app on his phone. Oh no, the rain had moved to the north of them. Freddy had done his report wrong. "When is the rain coming?" Freddy's friends asked. It isn't coming," Freddy announced. "What do you mean the rain isn't coming? All our after-school sports were canceled. You said we might have a flood or even a flash flood." Freddy's face started to get hot and he felt a big lump in his throat. You know, weather forecasting is not an exact science. Sometimes we get the forecast wrong, but it's always good to be prepared. One of the kids cracked. "Your nickname should be False Alarm Freddy." Freddy turned his head and tried not to cry. Freddy returned to work, but he was very nervous because he saw another storm coming, and the rain's totals looked even bigger. Gulp, Freddy began his weather update and hoped everyone would listen. "Remember, fellow frogs, if flooding happens, go to higher ground and don't try to walk across flowing streams or drive through flooded roadways. If water rises in your home before you evacuate, go to the top floor, attic, or roof. Listen to your NOAA weather radio for the latest storm information, and please be weather ready," pleaded Freddy. The next day, the rain came just like Freddy had predicted. He could see out his window that this was a dangerous situation. Freddy tried to make his way to the TV station, but the water was too high and he didn't want to get stranded. He would take his own advice and stay indoors. Trees fell and floodwater gushed out over the streams, and riverbanks causing cars to be swept away. Sally was out reporting near Freddy's house, and all the water rescues happening around Lillipad. Police and fire frogs were out trying to help those who were caught in the rushing water. This was a bad situation. Flood reports kept coming in. Freddy knew that flash floods could cause more damage than hurricanes, tornadoes, wind, storms, or lightning. He once Paul interviewed rescue workers that had just saved a mother and her babies from floodwaters. Thankfully, they were okay. The next day, the rain finally ended and the water started to go down. It turned out that the storm stalled over Lillipad and we received over a foot of rain in just 6 hours. That's another record for late night, Sally reported. Later that day, the mayor announced it was safe for everyone to come out. He thanked all the police and firefighters who helped with the rescues. This was a big flood and it caused a lot of damage to our little town, but thankfully everyone is safe. And a special thanks to our favorite frogcasters, Sally, Polly, and Freddy, for getting this last frogcast right and warning us of the potential rain flooding, the mayor said. Sally and Polly hugged Freddy. Don't be scared to take chances. There will be times that we get our forecasting wrong. Weather is unpredictable that way. We do our best to warn everyone about the weather with the information we have at the time. Just remember, you will always be weather ready to us. Freddy loved it when Sally and Polly called him Weather Ready Freddy. Just then, Freddy looked up and saw a dark cloud in the distance. He ran going. It looked like another storm was headed their way. Time for this frogcaster to do what he did best. He couldn't wait another moment and hopped to it. The end.
Well, I hope you enjoy your weather, even for frogs. Reddit, so please give this frog a big old thumbs up and help me catch some flies